Good evening, everyone, and welcome to Lauderhill TV. I hope you are having a wonderful evening. I myself am having a lovely time today. It's been an interesting day. I have an announcement to make a little bit later on, but just give me a number one in the chat if you're here. Welcome to the show. We have something very special for you, a great show ahead for you, and we have some good information. As always, Lauderhill TV is here to spread positive news as well as give excellent resources, things that you may or may not already know about. We want to bring that to you. It's things that are happening in the city of Lauderhill and also things that are happening in Broward County. So things that you can use. Welcome to Dr. Nadia Assad. Long time no see. How you doing, my dear? I hope you're doing well. I think I do believe I saw you at a not campaign, a candidate discussion a couple of weeks ago. So well done on that. We appreciate your hard work. All right, let's go, Lauderhill TV. She says, tell a friend. Let's go ahead and tell a friend, share the post. Always there's things going on, but I so appreciate those of you who are able to stop by and say hello and, be a part of what's happening here at Lauderhill TV. There has been a lot of things happening over the summer, been taking courses, been applying for grants, been applying for competitions, and I'll make an announcement about that a little bit later. So don't go too far. We're going to get right into the show. Come back in about 1 minute. Once again, welcome to the show. Welcome to the show, everybody. Somebody's decided to call me just as the show is starting. Who's calling? Who's calling?
Sorry, Millissa. I'm waiting on the show to start. I'm just wondering if it's going to start.
Who's this?
This is Carl.
Hi, Carl. The show is started. The show has started. Join us at the show at the usual link. Check your WhatsApp for the link. All right. Thank you so much. All right. So we have started. We are live, and sometimes people actually call the show while the show is live, and I decided to take that call because I was actually like 3 minutes late. So I do appreciate you guys for waiting and being patient with me tonight. So welcome, Dr. Nadia Assad. Thank you. It's always great seeing you. Keep up the good work. Keep up the good work yourself, madam. All right. Have you all shared? Just drop in a number 2 if you've shared the post with somebody. We're going to be getting into some things tonight, and I really, really do appreciate each and every one of you. So the first thing that we're going to go through tonight is just to remind you what Lauderhill TV is all about. Lauderhill TV is a platform that shares the positive things about the city of Lauderhill and the surrounding areas as well. We don't, if you're in Sunrise, if you're in Tamarack, we don't exclude you. If you're in North Lauderdale, we surely do include you. And we're actually going to be bringing you something from the city of North Lauderdale, Lauderdale Lakes today, as a matter of fact. So continue to share. Also, be mindful that you should also subscribe if you haven't already. Subscribe and like and share. Those are the 3 things that I'd like you to do. Subscribe, like, and share. And the reason why I say subscribe each and every week is because sometimes people think that they've subscribed because they've watched the show. You can still watch the show without subscribing. So do make sure that the button that says subscribe is hit and that you are getting the notifications. You'll get the notifications through YouTube and also Facebook for some of those who are still looking at Facebook. But I do appreciate you to come over to the YouTube channel. Now, we also have a Facebook group. Now, this is where I post events and activities almost every day. If I see something on social media, chances are I'm going to post it into the group. That's the Facebook group. If you go to Facebook and just type in Lauderhill TV, you'll see a group called Lauderhill TV. And this is where you can find a lot of events and things that are happening in and around the city of Lauderhill. All right, so today I'm going to go ahead and start with the you are so right. I just subscribed. You see? All right. Now I need to turn my phone off. All right. I need to turn my phone off. All right. So that nobody can call me anymore. All right. All the time I thought about it. I'll tell you why it was, Nadia. It's because before it used to be the Millissa Jayne show. And I know you were subscribed there. And then people automatically thought, because I started Lauderhill TV, that they were subscribed there too. But it's a completely new channel, and you also have to subscribe there. So again, thank each and every one of you for subscribing. I appreciate that. Thank you for sharing and letting people know what's going on here today. So we do have some very important news for you. But I want to ask you a question for those who are listening right now. I want to ask you a question. I had a call today from somebody asking me about voting, about do they need to register for a vote? They came down from New York. Do they need to register for a vote to vote, even though they'd already registered when they first came down from New York? And I says, yes, you do have to register to vote. So we are going to be having the supervisor of elections, Mr. Joe Scott. We're going to have Mr. Joe Scott on the show coming up in the next week or two. Tell me in the chat, do you think this is a good idea to have the supervisor of elections to come on the show and dispel all the myths, give us information about voting? Because this vote coming up in November is going to be crucial. And I want to make sure that each and every one of us, me included, have all the information that we need to vote. Make sure that we're registered, ways to vote, early voting, how to vote, all of these things. So just drop me in the chat. Do you want to have a show about voting? Do you want to have a show all about voting? And that is going to be with the supervisor of elections, Mr. Joe Scott. Just drop me something in the chat to let me know if you think it's a good idea, or do you think we don't need it? Just let me know what you think, because I want to give you, the audience of Lauderhill TV, the information and the resources that that we need. All right. So Dr. Nadia says, of course, great initiative. Of course. So we're going to learn all about voting as in the next week or two. I want it to happen very, very soon, because of course, the sooner we have this information, the better it is for us. Educate, says Dr. Nadia Assad. All right, who else is here? Who else is in the chat? Just drop me a message in the chat if you're here. Let me know that you are with us. Just drop me, your name or a message. Just say hello, and then I can see who's here and I can welcome you in fine style. All right, so our first segment, and we're going to have about a 30-minute show tonight. Our first segment is going to be from the Lauderhill SDA Church, the Lauderhill Seventh-day Adventist Church. They always provide their activities, announcements, events, and we're going to show that right after we have our first commercial. Okay.
I am Tamar Hamilton, and I am running to be your next Broward County Court Judge in Group 25. Early voting starts August 10th. And Election Day is August 20th. It is this promise that I make to you, the voters and residents of Broward County. Everyone that comes before me will be given the opportunity to be heard. I will faithfully and impartially uphold the law. It has truly been an honor to serve the residents of Broward County as a public servant, as a community educator, and I look forward to serving as your next Broward County Court Judge. So please, vote early, go to the polls, and vote Tamar Hamilton to be your next Broward County Court Judge in Group 25. This announcement was paid for and approved by Tamar Hamilton.
Yes, indeed. Welcome back to Lauderhill TV. And I see we are joined by a few more excellent people. Lady Tia. Lady Tia is in the building. And congratulations, Lady Tia, for, I believe you hit number 1 on the South Florida charts, I believe. Let me just correct me. And also you are on the lineup to do a concert down in Hollywood, I believe it is. And that is a big deal. So congratulations, my friend. We used to sing karaoke together, and then she just went off the charts and is doing so much more in the singing arena, whereas I am staying in the broadcasting arena. So welcome to you. Also, welcome to Mr. Bernard S. Good to have you, sir. Hello, sis. And yes, people need to understand what they are voting for, right? That is so amazing. And I would also encourage you guys, if you're not familiar with Roland Martin, Black Star Network, Roland Martin, tune into Roland Martin. He is really mobilizing everybody as far as the Kamala Harris, vote for president. So let's get behind what's going on over there. No, it's the N music. All right. Well, congratulations on that too. It's fine. Peace to the chat. Greetings, everybody. All right. So let's go into our first segment. And we're just going to be having some events and activities from the Lauderhill Seventh-day Adventist Church. Yes, indeed. Welcome back to Lauderhill TV, everybody. It's good to have you guys. Drop me a number 3 in the chat if you are here. Just drop me a number 3 if you're enjoying the show so far. And welcome to Mr. Kirk Trinidad is in the building. He says, definitely need to get voting information. Don't need hearsay. Let's get it straight from the source. So like I said, Mr. Joe Scott from the voted, what's it called now? The supervisor of elections. He's going to be on the show. We're just getting the date together, scheduled correctly, and we shall be bringing you the supervisor of elections on the show. And we're actually going to try to go to the new building. They have a new building now where all the voting takes place. They're going to show us the machines and all that sort of thing. I don't know how much they could show us actually, but so let me not assume. But we definitely want to do it from that location, which they have a new building over on the commercial boulevard over by like the airport area. So we'll bring you that coming up very, very soon. Look who's in the building. It's girl, let me see. GLR, girly be too good. Glory be to God. I hear it. That's it. Glory be to God. 3 from thee. All right. Cool. Good to have you guys. All right. So the next segment we're going to have today is going to be from the city of Lauderhill. You know, the city of Lauderhill, if you go to their website, you can see so many events that are going on, and you can just explore to your heart's content. But I'm just going to show you the events that are on the slider on the homepage of the Lauderhill City, the official Lauderhill website. That's right on the homepage if you're looking at it on your computer. On the phone, you don't really see this, but on the computer. So let's go ahead and see this. All right. You enjoy the music, guys? You enjoy the music? Remember, I used to use this funky bit of music. All right. Okay. Enough of that for now. All right. So, guys, how are you enjoying the day so far? Let's move on to some more content that I have prepared for you tonight. Now, some time ago, I had a conversation with Commissioner Karlene Maxwell-Williams from Lauderdale Lakes. Every month, she goes into the community and she does a citizenship drive. And guess what happened just recently? She said her phone has been ringing off the hook just recently because now people are really concerned about getting their citizenship so that they can vote. But they should have been doing this all along. Never mind. It's still never too late. You know, it's never too late to get your citizenship. And she also says that people have been in the country for 10, 20, 30 years sometimes, and they haven't gone ahead and got their citizenship. Not for any particular reason sometimes. It's just because they said they'll get around to it. Well, I was one of those. I was one of those culprits. I think I was in the country for maybe 15, maybe 20 years before I got mine, but now I got it. So here is a report from Commissioner Karlene Maxwell about getting your citizenship and how important it is. All right, so check this out.
Good evening, everyone. My name is Karlene Maxwell-Williams, and I am the Citizenship Coordinator for Florida Immigrant Coalition, and I'm also the Commissioner for the City of Lauderdale Lakes. So my job is to coordinate drive throughout the state of Florida. And what we do, we help legal permanent residents to become citizens. And the service is completely free. The program is run by some faithful, wonderful law student volunteers and some great attorneys from the Jamaican American Bar, the Cuban Bar, the Haitian Lawyers Association, and private lawyers who want to just give back to the community. And that's how the program runs. So it's a great program. Again, it is a free program, and we help every legal permanent resident who are eligible to become citizens fill out their N400 application. And then the drive is run by some awesome law students, as you see, from St. Thomas University, FIU, and Nova University. Love them to death. And then I have lawyers who volunteer their time from the Jamaican American Bar, the Haitian Lawyers Association, the Cuban Bar, and some private attorneys volunteer their times also. and we help complete the application and the fee waiver. And one of the things I want to, hopefully everybody here that a lot of them thinks that just because they're on public assistance, they cannot get their citizenship, and it's not true. If you're on public assistance, like the fee for the fee waiver, especially food stamps, your whole application is completely free. So it's good that you're on public assistance. So I want to stress that to people that it is a good thing that you're getting food
How much are
stamps.
people saving?
You see, an attorney costs $2,500 plus the cost of the fee of the application fee is $725. So you're looking at over $3,500. And if you come and you're getting food stamps, none of that is completely free. So I'm trying to encourage everyone out there coming, because we have over 1 million people in Broward alone that are eligible to become legal permanent resident, but somehow have fears, and a lot of them are struggling and they're getting public assistance and they think they can't get this, but it's a good thing.
Do people fear their status there, because they're not already a citizen? Or do they fear because of that?
Yes, right. And especially our Caribbean people, they're so untrustworthy. And they're like, oh, I don't know, they come there, mix it, And also, if your green card is expired, don't worry about renewing it. You can still apply for your citizenship with your expired green card. That process changed a long time ago. So I know there are a lot of people like, oh, my green card expired, I need to renew it first. That is not so anymore. So those are two big misconceptions. So I'm trying to get the word out that no. So, it's so important. And one of the good things if you get arrested as a legal permanent resident, you get deported. If you get arrested as a citizen, you serve your time and you stay here. And also the right to vote. You want to have a voice. The local elections are so important to us, because when you need your rent to be paid and your light bill to be paid, you need to call your commissioner in your city. You can't call Biden and get that happening. So those are so important, and we need more voters, and we need to change Florida from a red state to a blue state, and and you get more benefits. If you're on public assistance and food stamp and you become a citizen, your benefits will increase.
Like what?
Yeah, they'll give you more money for more food stamps because you're in a different category and in a better status. So it's good to have, get your citizenship.
Other things are available to you as a...
Yes, better jobs. Better when you're buying a home, your interest rate is better because they know you're a citizen. When you're a permanent resident, they think that you're not really here to stay, so you don't really get that good credit, and you have struggles getting things because you're not a citizen. So they figure you're just here. You're not really, the security there, so they don't really help you that much. But once they see you're a citizen, you get more doors are open for you. But they can always follow the website at www.flic.org/events, and you'll see all the events that I put there and see the locations. And also, we're always looking for volunteers. So if you want to give back to the community and you want to give, there's a link there also to sign up for being a volunteer.
Even if you're not in the legal field?
You don't have to be in the legal field to prepare. It's just preparing. Only the attorneys look over, but just sitting down and doing it, even you can be a great volunteer. It's just putting out names and information, and then the attorney review it to make sure it's accurate, and then I sign off on it and check it out.
Okay, so what if somebody has a question that they're just curious about, some more information?
If anybody wants more information, they're free to call me, 954-588-0473. Again, 954-588-0473. You can always email me at Karlene, Karlene, at flic.org.
Any final word?
Listen, it is, I struggled to become a citizen, and I had a lot of trials because I used to go to Jamaica and come home. I didn't even leave here. So I never got my citizenship the first time around. So I had to go back for it a second time, which I was so pissed. But I realized that it's a good thing. And one of the things, especially our island people, we love to travel and go home. When you become a citizen, you can go home and don't have to come back if you don't want to. When you're a permanent resident, you have to go and you can't stay more than 6 months, and you have to come back and you go. That freedom you have being a citizen is nothing. And you don't give up where you were born. Some people, I don't want to give up my citizenship from another country. I'm still a citizen of Jamaica. No one can ever take that away from me. So you're not giving, you just have dual citizenship. And what's not good to have dual, So I'm saying? So it's a good thing. So I'm encouraging everybody to become a citizen, and I'm trying to do a talk show with the UCIS to kind of get people out to understand the importance, because right now on July 1st, the fee is going to change to $7.60 instead of $7.25, and it's going to be going up a little bit. But the poverty level that we go by where a tax return to be approved was 200. They're raising it to 400, which makes it better for people to qualify even more with their tax return. So they're making a lot of changes effective April 1st, which is some good changes. So, everybody, my door is always open to answer any questions or any concerns that anybody might have.
There you go.
All right, thank you.
All right. We thank Commissioner Karlene Maxwell-Williams for that report, talking all about, the importance of being a citizen, and really, how you need to be a citizen to be able to vote, and many other things. So we're going to take a short break. When we come back in just 1 minute, we're going to just explore that a little bit more.
I am Tamar Hamilton, and I am running to be your next Broward County Court judge in Group 25. Early voting starts August 10th, and election day is August 20th. It is this promise that I make to you, the voters and residents of Broward County. Everyone that comes before me will be given the opportunity to be heard. I will faithfully and impartially uphold the law. It has truly been an honor to serve the residents of Broward County as a public servant, as a community educator, and I look forward to serving as your next Broward County Court judge. So please, vote early, go to the polls, and vote Tamar Hamilton to be your next Broward County Court judge in Group 25. This announcement was paid for and approved by Tamar Hamilton.
Yes, indeed. Welcome back, guys. We are not finished yet. I just wanted to show you a couple of comments in the chat. So Dr. Nadia was saying, my supervisor, Mayor Maxwell-Williams. I didn't know she was a vice mayor. She never told me that. And she said, keep up the good work. Thank you for all you do for our immigrant community. That is for our vice mayor. And volunteer, it goes a long way. All right. So you guys seems like you're leaving already. We're not quite finished yet. I wanted to show you just a couple of events that are coming up very, very soon. Like one is coming up tomorrow. And let us show you those very, very quickly. And then we will get you out of here nice and early tonight. Okay. Drop me a number 7 in the chat if you're still with me. All right. So we have a book launch happening tomorrow in the city of Lauderhill. This is by author Denise Pendergrass, Journey of Faith from Grief to Grace. That's happening tomorrow, July 26th. 3501 Northwest 8th Street, Lauderhill, Florida. And it's from 6 p.m. till 8:30 p.m. All right. She's going to be showing, having her book launch. And this is going to be lovely. And the next thing is the annual ecumenical service of Thanksgiving and celebration. That's happening Sunday, July 28th at the Faith Center, if I'm like, yeah, the Faith Center. And this is with Consul General Oliver Mayer and gospel singer Papa San, as well as some others. So this is going to be quite a great evening to start the Jamaica celebration, which is going to basically be starting this weekend all the way in August as well. So I'll tell you more about this in August, but this is a big concert that's happening, or a big celebration, a program, service of Thanksgiving and celebration that is happening on Sunday. All right. So like I said, we're just having a very brief program tonight. Just wanted to give you that report, essentially from Commissioner Karlene Maxwell-Williams, and also let you know that we have a program coming up. And just drop me a number 8 in the chat if you believe that we should be having somebody coming on to talk about voting, voting rights, when is the registration period to vote, how to vote, some of the myths. And we are going to be bringing on the supervisor of elections, Mr. Joe Scott. We just need to finalize a date, but he is definitely willing to come on and give us that information. And that's what Lauderhill TV is all about, to bring you resources and information, as well as, you know, the entertainment side of things. We do a lot of different things here at Lauderhill TV. Also, if you could just drop in the chat any other programs you would like us to bring to you. I do want this to be, you know, the people's show. You know, you guys dictate what you see, because then I think it will be much more successful than what I believe you should be seeing. All right, because my ideas may not always be the, you know, the best ideas. Who knows? I mean, I think they're good ideas, but they may not be. So I want to make sure that I'm getting feedback from you. Oh, I do have one last thing that I want to share with you. It's good news. It's good news for some, but it's bad news for others as well. So let me show you this as well. The last thing I will show you for the night. Okay, okay, a couple more people have come. I'm just letting you know, guys, the show is it's gonna be like about 30 minutes moving forward. It's not gonna be a full hour anymore. So you have to make sure you come on time. All right. Welcome to Marcia Gorda. Good to have you. Good evening. Good evening. And also Tina Azell. Welcome to you as well. What I wanted to show you was the small business competition that I entered. This is the pitch competition, where you can potentially win $25,000. Well, the top 10 finalists, I didn't make it, but let's congratulate those who made it through. These are the top 10 who made it through. These are the top 10. Some of these I can't even pronounce. Undefeated J, Rejuvenation, Best Date Ever, Mud ZY, Nurse Block, Plantain for Plantain, Berry Claire, Swella, Family, and Scratcher Girls. So these are the ones who have made it to the top 10. Unfortunately, Lauderhill TV applied as well, and we did not get through, but that's all right. We're going to congratulate those who got through as well. And they shall be doing the live pitch, and I will probably be there to witness it and to learn some tips on how I can get through for the next one. All right, so let's congratulate them one more time. Put in the congratulations in the chat. I'm sure if they are watching, they'll be happy to see that. All right, so let's see our final thoughts for the day. Dr. Nadia says she wants to see about mental health. Okay, very, very good. Yeah, we can definitely do a show about mental health. Guys, drop in the chat what you want to see a show about. I'm also going to be doing a show about health, fitness, and wellness, like, you know, fitness, losing weight, diet, and all that good stuff. Because, listen, we all need that, right? Tina says, hello, friends. All right, what is Lady Tia says? That would be a great discussion, mental health. All right, we're going to definitely do mental health. Yep. All right. Thanks for being honest and transparent. Of course. You know, when you win, you celebrate. And even when you don't win, you still got to celebrate. Relationships, how to keep the fire burning. Ooh, okay now. Dr. Nadia, maybe you can come and host that one, right? Would you be willing to do that? Kirk Jr. says, big up still, right? Big up still. Yeah. It's all good, because I don't know if I told you guys. Did I tell you that I took multiple courses over this summer, and I did one. This was actually like more in the spring, in in May time. I did a 6-week course with Lauderhill, the city of Lauderhill, and with Broward College. And after that course, I was able to qualify for a grant. I was able to get a grant for Lauderhill TV. So with that, we have bought some new equipment. We're still working on that. So you can congratulate me for that. If you want to congratulate me for anything, I'm still happy about that. I'm still happy and pleased that I got that grant. Again, grants, you don't have to pay those back. So big up me still. And I'm still waiting for one more. I've got to get the final decision about one more grant that I applied for. I'm still waiting for that. Let's make it happen. All right, let's make it happen. All right, Dr. Nadia says she is wanting to be a part of that. That's excellent. And then congratulations. Thank you, Dr. Nadia. All right, guys, so don't forget, you can put in the chat at any point what you would like to see. Any comment, any video that you see, you could just put a comment in. I will get alerted and I will work on putting those type of shows together for you. All right, so Dr. Nadia Saad, I'm going to reach out to you and let us collaborate and get a show about relationships and how to keep the fire burning. And also we'll talk about mental health. All right, very, very important 2 topics we're going to put on the agenda to have those shows or discussions, or it could be a one-off, it could be a series. So we're going to work it. We're going to make it happen. Trust me, we're going to make it happen. All right. So again, I want to thank you guys. You are my regulars. You are the people that always come and support the show. I thank you so much. Whenever we come on live, you always share, you always support, and I really, really do appreciate it. We've got to take this to the next level now. So if you guys have an event that you would like to do live streaming, this is just for my regulars. These are just for the people who rock with Lauderhill TV. I'm talking about LTV Nation. Just drop LTV Nation in the chat, guys. Hashtag LTV Nation. All right, just drop that in the chat. These are the people that are here on a regular basis. If you would like me to come to your event, and this is non-political, this is just a regular event, and you want me to come and live stream for you, this is just like a one-off type of thing, let me know, because I want to test out the equipment outside of the home studio. All right, so if you're interested in that, let me know. Somewhere in Lauderhill. All right, with that said, I'm going to play one more thing. When I come back, I'm going to say good night. All right.
I am Tamar Hamilton, and I am running to be your next Broward County Court judge in Group 25. Early voting starts August 10th, and election day is August 20th. It is this promise that I make to you, the voters and residents of Broward County. Everyone that comes before me will be given the opportunity to be heard. I will faithfully and impartially uphold the law. It has truly been an honor to serve the residents of Broward County as a public servant, as a community educator, and I look forward to serving as your next Broward County Court judge. So please, vote early, go to the polls, and vote Tamar Hamilton to be your next Broward County Court judge in Group 25. This announcement was paid for and approved by Tamar Hamilton.
All right, guys. So just to wrap up, just want to say a big thank you to all of those who support the show, and also those who support the show in the background. So people like Mr. G helping to produce the show, and also to Mr. A, Mr. A, who's actually doing video editing, and he's been very, very fast these days. So, well, big shout out to Mr. A as well. And we are going to be bringing you a lot more stuff from Broward as a whole. All right, just like I said about the voting, supervisor of elections from Broward County. We're going to be bringing you more content from around Broward as well. All right, so if it's Broward, specific and it affects Lauderhill, we want to know about it as well. All right. So we're not going to limit ourselves to Lauderhill only. We can actually stretch it out a little bit more. Lauderhill is in Broward after all. All right. All right. So guys, have a wonderful night. And I will see you next week where we're going to have more fantastic show. All right. Have a good evening. See you next week.